Hi there, this is Tanya from tauniamay.com. I'm a holistic health coach, and if this is your first time visiting, I really appreciate you joining me today. I actually wanted to give you a little snippet into why I became a health coach, and there's several different things that happened in my life that brought me to the decision to become a health coach. For one, when I was younger, I was diagnosed with scoliosis. So my doctors wanted me to wear a back brace, of which I did. But I also was very much into doing the exercises. And to make a long story short, they wanted me to have surgery. And I had told them that, my curvature was getting better. In fact, it was based on the x-rays and everything. And so that made me a firm believer in one, being my own advocate in the medical community. And this was when I was in 7th grade, okay? So relatively young age, about 12 years old. So I've always, that instilled in me the importance to stay active and to maintain fitness. I never have been a runner just because it's not good for my back, but I've done Pilates for years, and that's been a huge benefit to me. Number two is I had gone through a divorce. It was kind of unexpected, and we had just drifted apart. And anyway, I took that as a time in my life where I could have just sunk down and just wallowed in sorrow. It's not to say that I didn't cry over some of my best friends' dining room tables and, and everything. But I looked internally and said, okay, in amongst my tears and journaling and all of that, I said, really, who am I? And I encourage each and every one of my clients to do that at different times of life. I've learned that that's a good tool to use all of the time to really look at, okay, who am I today? Maybe I'm different than I was a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. We grow over time, and it's important to stay true to ourselves and who we are as we evolve through life. We learn new things. Some things get deeper instilled in us, and it is just a tremendous value to stick with those morals and values, okay? So that's another big thing that happened. Thirdly, ironically enough, I worked in the pharmaceutical industry. I was a pharmaceutical rep for about 9 years. I stayed with the same company. I promoted 2 medications, one of which I did end up taking. It was for heartburn and gastroesophageal reflux disease, or you may know it as GERD. It helped my symptoms. That's all it did. It didn't change my habits. My doctors did not educate me on changing habits. And over time, I increased having issues with IBS and just mood shifts and just overall irritability, just having nightmares of not being around a bathroom, being socially isolated because I was captive to this digestive issue that I had. So then I actually ended up gaining weight over the years, got to an uncomfortable weight for me, and I had too high of cholesterol. My doctor was about to put me on a cholesterol lowering medication, and I said, can you just give me some time, give me 6 months to work this out with diet and exercise, just natural methods. At that point, I really didn't know what I was going to do, but I was determined. So I changed to a plant-based lifestyle at that point. For me, it was something that I believed in, that I needed to do, that I wanted to do, and I wanted to take control of my life, myself, control my health, and just help myself get my energy back, lose some weight, be comfortable sitting on the floor again and not having pain in my joints or having to push myself up with my arms, that I could actually, get up easily. So, with that being said, in 6 months' time, I went back to my doctor, and he actually had me get my labs done. He was shocked at where my numbers had gone to. My cholesterol, both my HDL came up, my LDL came down, and my triglycerides came down. My cholesterol went from needing to be on medication to being better than normal in 6 months. This was the turning point. This is where I knew I needed to help other people with this, because the medications out there a lot of times are only creating symptom relief. So sometimes medications are necessary, but I believe a lot of times medications create more issues than they help. So I am a firm advocate of prevention and really taking care of ourselves from a holistic aspect. And that is food and exercise and self-care, meaning, you get a massage once in a while. It's not just about needing to, get that as a gift. It's about taking care of yourself and finding what makes you the most energetic, life-fulfilled person that you can be. So if this really sounds good to you, I really encourage you to check out my website. I would love to help you on your own journey. Would love to chat with you. So reach out to me. Visit my website at tauniamay.com. That is TAUNIAMAY.com. I look forward to touching base with you and helping you with your journey. Take care.